Access granted.
Okay, so now we are going to implement NuggetMode. NuggetMode lets you create flying landscapes more easily. It's just a mode. It's just another mode from our point of view, but provides you with a little bit more, or your users, your game players, a little bit more of a whimsical experience, I guess. So we need to add 2 new fields. So nugget distance will be set. We can set that manually. We'll actually have 2 different versions. We'll have the Delta version from the mouse wheel, and then we will have the actual nugget distance. I prefer the mouse wheel, but I put them both in here. I'm putting them both in the tutorial. So right below, come down to handle input, and right below our array declaration, we'll put a if not in nugget mode. We'll do what we've been working on. Else, we're going to manually set this stuff. So basically what array get point does is it gets a point along your array. It's pretty simplistic. We don't have to worry about normals this time. In actual fact, we can copy this part right here. We're not going to do a chunk check because we're not clicking on anything and we only have 1 chunk right now. We will do a nugget range check. So I do the get CR method out of habit more than necessity at this level. But later on, we will have to check what chunk our column and row is in, so it'll still come in handy then. Let's go ahead and put our preview in. Now some redundant code. Luckily, everything is contained within this one method, unlike before with the place, which we had to do different methods for each normal. And that's pretty much it. Let's go see it run. So we do want to select something here. We'll select place. And then where's NuggetMode? Right there. And there we go. It's always setting it 5 away from me. So if we go outside of our camera, if you notice, you can see it over there on that side. Very simplistic. Let's jump over and, well, we can also do the identify first. Not the erase. Well, we can do the erase. And we can do the identify, and we'll actually have some zero shapes now. But let's jump over and change it over to using our mouse. So we'll say character dot delta and we need to tell our camera tracker delta, and I'm going to put the minimal delta scroll at 2 and put the maximum at 10. Sounds good. And go over to NuggetMode. Oh, and I'm scrolling my mouse wheel in and out. And there we go. When we have more than one shape or two shapes, it'll be much cooler. You can make cool stairs and stuff. So we have one more section to go on this before we jump to our mesh library, and that will be scale. I don't think I've ever seen, played, heard of a Hexagon game or any game other than a voxel game with spaces this small. They're just one by one. And of course, as I explained before, there's a reason for that. Just scaling our camera down, as I showed before, will cause Unity to throw some errors. It just doesn't like those small sizes. So we're going to add to our map level a scale value, and that will allow us to make everything much bigger versus much smaller. It'll be an integer value, and that should work out very nicely for us. If you got something out of this, please subscribe, and hope to see you in the next lesson. Thank you.